you're not here in a popularity contest. You're here to get an education. Langston Hughes was visiting all the HBCUs in the South, and he talked about going there and that they were still condoning Jim Crow type laws and so on. And he said, but he pointed out, he said, but when I went to Bethune-Cookman University, no such nonsense happened. Like Zora Neale Hurston taught here, and I don't think we tout that enough. The great writer of the Harlem Rings.
I'm the program manager for the College of Business and Entrepreneurship at Bethune-Cookman University. I am a fifth generation Wildcat here at Bethune-Cookman University, following the footsteps of my great-grandmother, my grandmother, my mother, my father, and I also have two children that have attended the institution, one of whom is a graduate.
Marfanya Mishanovic. I am a BCU alumnus. I graduated here a few years ago. I studied actually entrepreneurship and international business here.
Obviously, we have certain advantages because of where we are located in Daytona Beach, at the heart of the African American community. The influence that we could bring into 1986, and I've been in industry as well, as much as I have been in the private sector and government sector and nonprofits. Before I came to Bethune, I have taught in several universities, including Florida A&M and Florida State, and in Georgia. And I have been a member of the executive office of the governor's team under Governor Childs, a Democrat, as a deputy director of the Florida International Affairs Commission, managing anything that the state of Florida had to do with respect to exports, imports, international trade, foreign relations, and so on and so forth. Since then, I joined as the fourth member Enterprise Florida, which was a public-private partnership managing the economic development of the state of Florida and the international political economy. And I'm right now working towards my second doctorate, a DBA, out of a university called the Management. It's a university in Grenoble, France. And my topic is ecosystems for entrepreneurship.
I worked 35 years for IBM and pretty much had a broad range of jobs across there. I started out technical, repairing computers, with in management science management and master's, and I have a doctorate in marketing and international marketing.
Is behavioral ecology, which means that I study animal behavior in the field, in the natural environment of the animals. And I study an animal that a lot of people have never heard of, called a capybara, a giant guinea pig. It's most closely related to guinea pigs. It is the largest rodent species in the world. It's in South America. And so I spent 2 years in Venezuela for my doctorate, studying their behavior. They live in large
from a different perspective. So what it takes, what we have to do on campus and what has to be in the business world is you've got to be what we used to call skunk organizations. You've got to be willing to extract people out and make those the innovators, because you can't start the whole campus, you can't start the whole business. So you have to build a pod of innovation, have them build part of it so that you can still do your sustainability. Because when you move to innovation, that requires a bunch of change, technical skills and business analyst skills, all those components. So when you talk about product, that is one component of entrepreneurship. But there's a ton of other business. When I think about management leadership, I'm not making products. Right? I'm leading people. I'm transforming.
Stuff they're interested in, is doing stuff they're excited about, is doing stuff that they can see and they can feel that they're getting somewhere. The sooner we can get a biology major into the lab doing something, the sooner they start feeling like a biologist, the more they're going to be excited about being in class. Classes that might not be winning, but come on over to the lab and just hang out with us and see what we're doing, and we'll let you help with an experiment, and it gets them. You're like, oh, okay, look at me. I'm wearing a lab coat. And I'm doing some science, and I'm figuring out an answer to something, and look at me go. And we're geeks. It's what we do. I hesitate to say this on camera because then somebody's going to tell me that I need to do it, and I don't have time to do it. So
okay, that's what I'm here for.
Skills associated skills that people have to have who are in entrepreneurship, who do entrepreneurship. That skill set, those skills are very broad. They're definitely interdisciplinary, and by that I mean definitely knowing about history, knowing about geography, sociology, psychology, pretty much learning how do humans function, because that's the main knowledge we need to have, is understanding each other. Well, my father is actually an engineer, so I have a special love for engineers, but I believe that engineers per se are, if you remember the definition of entrepreneurship, and then if you define an entrepreneur as someone who does entrepreneurship, you could easily say, if you know what is it that engineers do, you could easily say that they are naturally born entrepreneurs. I mean, they're trained to think like problem solvers, because engineering is
they're in the middle of it. And so when you're actively engaged in something and it is having it has more of an immediate impact on you, then students tend to become more engaged.
Hi, my name is Rosa O'Neill. I'm a sophomore from Bethune-Cookman University, and I am a business administration major, minoring in law. And we are currently in my store, the Wildcat Exchange. Basically, what I plan to do is give students the hands-on experience that they may need if they want to start their own business like me. Because I remember before I started my business, I wanted to make a big change on my campus as well as in the community. Give students the hands-on experience in order for them to start their own business like I started mine, because there are a lot of aspects that go into starting your own business. And being a college student at the same time makes it hard to plan around those things.
Hi, my name is Daya Gaskins, and I'm a junior at Bethune-Cookman University. My major is Computer Information Systems. My project is Science Spaces. Science Space is a space where students can come and create ideas that will solve issues.
Danielle Gaskins, what is
the 10X is a mobile research lab where you can innovate and design and create ideas that will solve issues.
Hi, my name is Fatine Cooper. I am a sophomore here at Bethune-Cookman University, majoring in business administration with a concentration in marketing. My main project is the Android Development Lab. The Android Development Lab is a place where students can take their ideas and their tech ideas and projects and bring them into reality.